I wanted to do a video on Passion of our Lord Jesus Christ. There's a lot of saints that had a devotion to the Passion of Jesus' crucifixion. A lot of the stigmatists did. There's actually an order called the Passionist Order that has a particular devotion to Christ's Passion. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that and just to see if you can imagine everything he went through. There's a good video. It's called The Last 48 Hours of Christ. And there's three experts. There's a historical expert. There's a medical expert. And another type of expert. I forget what it was. Or what he was. But he went through a lot. They say, well, some say he died from suffocation because of him having to lift himself up. And then, according to this video, some say that he died of shock. They said that he probably had a temperature of 103 when he died. Just imagine everything he went through. You know, he came to help man, which he did. And what we in turn did is we rejected him. And by our sin, every time we sin, it's like driving a nail into his hands and feet. But he went through a lot more. He was crowned with thorns. And from what I understand, the spikes were pretty big. I mean, just imagine having a crown of thorns on your head and it being placed on your head. Not only that, it being beat into your skull, literally into your skull. And one of the experts said, I guess there's a nerve or something to where if it gets struck, the people literally go insane because the pain is so great. So just imagine that. Imagine being flogged 39 times, I think it was, because I think if you were flogged 40 times, it would lead to death. And it wasn't just straps, but it was pieces of metal that literally dug into the skin and ripped bits of the skin out. That's what he did for love of us. He was yelled at. People turned against him. He was made to carry a cross. And he saw the pain of the people's faces. I mean, the Stations of the Cross, he met the women. And of course, you know what he said. But just close your eyes, just imagine the things he went through for love of us. He was crowned with thorns. He had the crown of thorns on his head. He was scourged. He was beaten. He was ridiculed. He was mocked. And then he laid on the cross. He stretched out his arms. And he had nails, which I guess were like spikes, that were driven. Some say it was in the palms, some say it was in the wrist, but I think it was at the base of the hand. That way, because I guess if it was in the palms, the nails would have come out or something. I don't know. I mean, it's not too important. But, I mean, just imagine everything he went through for love of us. And then he had the spikes driven through his feet. And then while looking down, people still mocked him, saying, if you're God, come down off of that cross. So, I mean, it's a lot to take in. And then he was pierced in the side. But just for a moment, close your eyes and just imagine all those things. Just imagine all those things. And he did that for love of us. Thank you. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. Love you.